Hi. Good morning, everyone. Ashwin, Supriya, Rajpreet, Shruti, Mohit. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all of you. How are you all, guys? Very good morning, all of you. Everyone, how are you? All of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything, or nothing? No, nothing is over. Okay, don't worry. We'll be having everything here. Right. So we'll be continuing our discussions on this. Mostly tomorrow it may be the last class on which one, this first chapter it seems, because after today's questions are over now, 15 more questions we'll be having after these are done. Right, we'll see. Right, we'll see how many are possible. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, just 1 or 2 classes only left for this. Okay, first chapter, then we'll enter into the next important chapter, friction. Right, after that. So this engineering mechanics straight concept through questions, right? Part 4 SSC JE state AE PSC, right? Okay, so we'll be going for which one, this right, these topics, right? All of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everybody is ready to crack, all of you. Everyone is ready to crack. Everyone get ready to crack, all of you, right? So what is the referral code you have to use always? RP Civil is the referral code you have to use always, right? So this is my profile in Unacademy. You can follow me at which you can just go through this web link and automatically you will be having my profile, right? What is the referral code? RP Civil you have to use. And these are all the subjects I'll be taking in Unacademy, you know, right? Now, at present, this wonderful offer is going on, all of you, that SSC JE 2023 exam dates are announced. So October 9th, 10th and 11th is the examination date, and prelims and CBT2, that is mains, will be there on which one, this is December 4th, right? So don't miss this, all of you, right? So this is, you are having 3 months for this. How many months you are having for this mains? September, October, right? So 2 months exactly you will be having, right? Approximately how many months you will be having? 2 months approximately you will be having for this prelims examination, right? So for mains examination, how much? 3 months will be having, right? October means November, December means so 1.5 month extra you will be getting after that. Okay, so or 2 months you will be getting after that, right? So don't miss this opportunity. You fasten your preparation, everyone. Now, whenever you are taking this 6 month subscription, you will be getting which one, this 1 month extra. 12 months subscription you will be taking, that 2 months extra. 24 months subscription you will be taking and you will be getting this 4 months extra, right? So the latest batch for SSC JE state AE PSC English batch is started on which one, this August 15th, right? What is that referral code you have to use always? RP Civil, right? So this is the fee structure you can have: 6 plus 1, 12 plus 2 and 24 plus 4. So this is the fee structure you are having, right? 6 plus 1, 4, 3, 1, 0. 12 plus 2, what is that you can say? 7142, and 24 plus 4, how much it will be? 12,996 you are having, right? So don't miss this opportunity, every one of you. Don't miss this opportunity, everyone, right? So here what is that referral code you have to use for any subscription which you are taking? That is RP Civil is the referral code you have to use, right? And you recommend the same code RP Civil to your friends, juniors and everybody also, all of you. Okay, right. So this is 20% off, right? Up to this up to 20% off you will be getting, right? Because of this extension months subscription you will be getting, right? Inform to your friends, juniors and everybody, those who are willing to start their take their subscription, right? So are you all informing? Did you inform to your friends, juniors and everybody or not? You inform to all your friends, juniors and seniors also, those who are willing to start their preparation, because the price drop, right? Price drop and extra months you will be having, you can say, for this, right? So during this offer only, it is better to subscribe, right? It is better to subscribe to this plus courses, right? So that you can start your preparation, and that too for extra months you will be doing your preparation, right? Yes, now these are all SSC JE state AE JE 2022 toppers. I want all of you to get your name and photo in this, right? Next year. Okay, so this is the Samarth batch started when August 15th it was started now. So what is that referral code you have to use? RP Civil, right? KP sir has started which one? This environmental engineering, and at present surveying is also going on, and I will be starting which one? This 28th onwards. I will be starting this reasoning and this reasoning part, general intelligence and this reasoning part I will be starting, you can say, right? Now these are all the subjects taken by faculty, right? These are the major changes, right? Complete course on this surveying will be having, you can say. And now conceptual questions of this, which topic we are doing now? Engineering mechanics will be doing now, right? Engineering mechanics, it is running now. So before we enter into this, so those who are willing to enroll for this now, those who are willing to enroll for this batch, you just enroll. If not taking subscription, you just take subscription, right? Right. So this is engineering mechanics part 4. Shall we start the questions, all of you? Are you all ready? First chapter only, forces, force systems, work and energy. So how many questions we have done if you just observe? How many questions we have done till now if you just observe? 25 questions we have done now? Yes or no? Yesterday 25 questions we have done. Now we'll be going into which one? This is a 26th question, everybody, right? So all of you get ready. So 105 seconds time I am giving all of you. Try to answer. 100% wrong answer. Successfully. Very good. Very, very good. Right. Who answered correctly? Ashwin answered correctly. Should increase the timer for anyone? Right. Okay. So the time gets over. So what is it you can say? If two concentrated, right? Sorry, concurrent, right? If two concurrent forces P and Q are having that angle alpha between them, right? So what is that angle between them? Alpha. Then the direction of their resultant defined by this angle theta with reference to the direction of this P is given by tan theta, which is equal to, right? So which one we have to use now? Here you can say Lami's theorem we have to use, or this which concept we have to use? Parallelogram theorem we have to use, right? Which one is better to use, all of you? Lami's theorem is better to use, or this parallelogram theorem is better to use, everyone? Here parallelogram theorem is better to use, na? Yes or no? Parallelogram, right? So what is that parallelogram theorem if you just observe, everyone? What is that parallelogram theorem if you just observe, all of you? What is that parallelogram theorem, everyone? So when what is the parallelogram theorem, everyone? When two forces acting, two forces will be considered as which one? This is two sides of your parallelogram, and its resultant will be obtained as which one? This is diagonal, na? Yes or no? How can you get its resultant? You can say its resultant will be obtained as a diagonal, or not, everyone? Its resultant will be obtained as a diagonal if you just observe, right? Yes, no? So these are the two sides. Okay, you also answered correctly, right? It is gone behind this one. I could not see that. Okay, correct. So this is your force P, and this is your which one? This force Q, let us say, right? This is your force P, and this is your which one? This force Q you are having. It is like that. This is your force Q, right? And what is that angle between the two forces P and Q? The angle between the two forces P and Q will be which one? This alpha, you can say, if you just observe, right? Angle between the two forces will be equal to which one? This alpha, you can say, right? Yes, now? Now, how can you get that if you just observe? Right. So here, whenever you consider these two sides, right, these two are also representing the same, na? Yes or no? So this is Q, this is Q, this is P, that is your P, right? Yes, na? Both are same only or not everyone? Both are same only, absolutely, you can say if you just observe, right? Yes, na? Both are same only, absolutely, right? So here if you just consider it, it will be in this manner. Why it is getting very slow? I don't know. Right. Now coming to this, right? Coming to this, let us say this is your O, let us say. This is your which one? This C, just for an example, right? So this is your B, let us say. This is your A, let us say. And what is that you are having if you just observe? What is that you will be having, right? If you project this to the bottom, right? If you project this to the bottom, let us just take this point as which one? This D, right? What is the value of this AB? You know what is the value of this CB? That is your force P, na? So no, that is your which one? This force P only, right? And here this is alpha, so can we say this is also alpha? Angle between the two lines is equal to angle between their respective parallel lines, na? So no, angle between the two lines is equal to angle between their respective parallel lines. Can we say it or not, all of you? Yes, we can say, right? So when that is alpha, right, this also we can take it as alpha only or not? Yes, absolutely, right? And if you consider this a triangle, right, which triangle you consider? Triangle OBD, right? So this is your OBD triangle. For that, what is that we have to consider? This resultant we have to consider now. If you just observe, right, this is your resultant value, right? This is the resultant force, you can say, right? And what is that angle it is making with respect to this P? That a resultant is making an angle theta with respect to this P, na? That a resultant is making an angle how much? Theta with respect to this P, right? So whenever it is making an angle theta with respect to this P, we have to get it, right? How can you get this if you just observe? This is a triangle you consider. Bad audio? Are you not getting audio? Everyone? Are you not getting proper audio? That is also the problem I am also facing, right? It is getting stuck in between. I don't know what happened to this. It is getting stuck in between. Clear? Okay. Yeah, settings means you just click on this screen. Yeah, you just click on this screen and there setting symbol at the top corner, and there you can go for, right? Select the higher quality video. Okay, then that would be better. So whenever you are taking it like this, na? So whenever you are taking it like this, right, this is your resultant you are having, right? This is your resultant you are having, yes, na? This is your resultant you are having, you can say. So here if you just observe, what is that AD? This is your Q, hypotenuse, right? What is that you can say? Can we say this is your AD is adjacent side? So can we say it as your Q cos alpha? Yes. What is this value? This value of OD will be equal to which one? This is P plus Q cos alpha. And what is this one, right? This is your theta, right? This is your theta, right? Now tell me what is this one you are getting if you just observe. This is your Q cos alpha. Can we say this is your Q sin alpha? That is your Q sin alpha, right? This is your which one? This is Q sin alpha, right? Very simple, na? Then what is that tan theta? What is that tan theta equal to? Opposite side which one? This opposite side Q sin alpha divided by what is that adjacent side, you can say that is your P plus Q cos alpha, na? P plus Q cos alpha, right? Like that. Is that clear everyone now? Is that clear everyone now, all of you? Is that clear everyone now? Is that clear everyone now? Yes, you just change settings like that will, right, as said. Is that clear now everyone? Q sin alpha by this P plus Q cos alpha, right? Is there any option with that? Q sin alpha by this P plus Q cos alpha, right? Yeah, this is the answer. Yeah, P plus Q cos alpha, na? This is OA will be equal to P, right? O to A will be representing that P, A to D will be representing that Q cos alpha. So now tell me what is that O to D if you just observe. OD will be equal to that OA plus this AD. What is that OA? That is P, plus what is that AD? That is your Q cos alpha na? Q cos alpha. Got it now? Got it now? And from this chota bacha triangle also, what is that? Yes, now got it now. So from this small triangle also, what is that you are getting? This is your alpha, you can say. This is your Q, you can say. So this can be Q cos alpha AD, and that can be which one? This is your B. This BD will be which one? Not that BD which you are taking. It is which one? This BD will be which one? This Q sin alpha. Don't take BD. It is very bad for health. Okay. This is Q sin alpha. Right. Clear now, everyone? Clear now how this resultant got obtained? All of you? How this resultant is obtained is a clear, everyone? All of you? Right. Once clear, noted, or once noted, tell me. Note and tell me. Once noted, we'll move on to the next question then. Done, Shruti? Huh? What is that cycle BD? Cycle BD? Okay. A very famous BD. Done? Okay. So this is the answer, right? So shall we move on to the next question, all of you? We'll move on to the next question. That is your 27th question. We'll be moving on to try to select the answer, everyone, for this 27th question, all of you. 90 seconds time I am giving. If time not sufficient, you just ask me to increase the timer before. Okay. 120 seconds time only I'll give, because here some calculations are required for this, you can say. Madhuri, this 27th question you are answering, Madhuri, is it so? Okay. Then it is correct if you are answering for 27th question. Okay, okay, correct. Very fast. Yes, just substitute in the formula only, but that also many people could not answer. Yeah, Anjali Yadav, good morning. Clear? Okay. I did not open this one. It is not getting opened. In opening 3 YouTube. Opening YouTube class in 3 mobiles, it is very difficult. Yeah, okay. Dakshina channel, some people have joined. Arey yaar, why? Two equal forces, right? Ramesh Lakshmi, good morning. What is the two equal forces of magnitude P acts at an angle of theta? Their resultant will be. So what is that? This is your P and this is also P na? And which one we have to use? If you just observe all of you, we have to use which one? We have to use this only, no? So no, we have to use this, right? Parallelogram theorem we have to use, and resultant we have to obtain na? Angle between the original two forces is theta na? How can you get that resultant force, everyone? Under root f1 square, right? What is the f1 square? P square, plus f2 square, right? What is the f2 square? P square, plus 2 f1 f2 cos theta, right? 2 times P into that, P into which one? This cos, which one? This theta, right? What is that? You can get it if you just observe. Under root, what is that? You can say that is your 2p square plus this 2p square cos theta na? And if you just take this outside, right, what is that you are having? if you just take this outside, right, what is that you are having? If you just take this common, right, what is that common you can take? P you can take a common, na? Yes or no? P square P you can take common. Under a root, what is that you can say? 2 into 1 plus cos 2 theta, na? 2 into 1 plus cos 2 theta, right? So 2 into 1 plus cos theta, sorry, 2 into 1 plus cos theta. What is that 1 plus cos theta? We can write it. We can write this 1 plus cos theta as which one, everyone? That is 2 into 1 plus cos theta. How can you write? So can we write it as this 2 cos square theta by 2? 2 cos square theta by 2. Can we write it or not, everyone? Yes, 2 cos square theta by 2, right? So this 4 is there, it will come outside, that will become 2 na. So then it will become this 2p cos square theta by 2 will become which one? This cos theta by 2. Is there any engineering mechanics in this, or it is just simply mathematics only? Tell me, all of you, is there any engineering mechanics, or it is just simply mathematics only? It is just simply mathematics only, no? Just a substitution in this formula, right? Just a substitution in this formula, right? 2p cos theta by 2, right? Which option is correct now? Option D will be the correct answer, right? Is that clear, everyone? Is that clear, everyone, all of you? Is that clear, everyone, all of you? Shall I move on to the next one? Right? Noted, everyone? Once noted, tell me, we will move on to the next question then. Noted, all of you? Okay. Right? So shall I? This 28th question. So select the answer, everyone. Right? 45 seconds time I am giving. This is Kerala PSC question. Select the answer of you. Why today very less people joined the class? Why? Interest has gone. That is what I was saying, right? Consistency, 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 right? Without a consistency, you cannot expect rank, or you cannot expect selection in any examination, okay? Consistency maintenance is very, 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 very important, right? Just attending 1 or 2 classes, wanted to get full marks, it's impossible, okay? Okay, you have to be careful, right? You have to be very, very careful, right? If a 3 coplanar means they are in the same plane or not? Coplanar means in the same plane. Coplanar means they are present in the same plane. Concurrent forces. What is the meaning of this concurrent forces? They are passing through the same point. Na? Yes, Madhuri also answered correctly from YouTube. They are passing through which one? This they are passing through the same point or not, everyone? They are passing through same point, right? It's not, they are passing through same point. It is already given, na? Forces are acting at a point or in equilibrium, of which 2 of them are collinear, right? What is the meaning of this 2 of them are collinear? You are attending the class from YouTube. Okay, Anjali, no problem, right? Why not from special? Yeah. So this is one force F1, you can say. And what is another force F2, you can say. They are collinear, right? They are collinear means they are like this, na? Collinear. And what is the magnitude of this third force, which is acting at an angle theta with other 2 forces, right? So what is that? So there is some force acting at this place, right? What is it? You can say this is F3. Now if you just consider, okay, no problem, you can attend from anywhere, right? Yeah, here what is it? You can say F3, right? F3, if you just observe, right, you are having this F3, right? So whenever that F1 is equal to F2, right? F1 is equal to that F2. So whenever 2 forces are collinear, those 2 forces will be equal, and the third non-collinear force will be 0, right? So whenever at a point three forces are meeting, among them if two forces are collinear, right? What is the meaning of this collinear, you can say? What is the meaning of this collinear? They are acting in the same line, na? Then those two collinear forces will be equal and this third force must be 0, right? Yes, na? So what is the third force? It will be 0. Sir, why third force is 0, sir? Yes, na? Did you get that out immediately? So, sir, if we take this sum of the vertical forces 0, this F1 will be there, F2 will be there, and components of this F3 and F1, components of this F3, one vertical component, one horizontal component is there. Okay, that is fine. But what is the horizontal component of this F3? Let us take it as a theta, you can say. What is that F3 cos theta? Tell me. It is a 0, obviously, na? Therefore, that F3 must be 0, na? So horizontal component is, nobody is balancing, nobody is present, no other force is present to balance the horizontal component of F3 means, therefore F3 will be definitely 0, right? Yes, now, is that clear? You can just write this statement as it is, right? If three coplanar concurrent forces are acting at a point or in equilibrium, of which two of them are collinear, then the third force is acting at some angle, then its value will be 0, right? That is how you can write. Is that clear? Till now I explained, okay, I explained how okay, here whenever it is there, na, it must be balanced, na, it must be balanced, na, equilibrium, it is mentioned that they are in equilibrium or not, Shruti? It is mentioned that they are in equilibrium, na. Whenever they are in equilibrium, what is the equilibrium condition? Tell me, do you remember that? What is the equilibrium condition? Sum of these horizontal forces equals to 0, na? Is that no? Sum of these horizontal forces equals to 0 or not, everyone? Sum of the horizontal forces equals to 0, right? Whenever, okay, suppose if it is mentioned here, let us say this is theta with respect to theta with other two forces, na? Okay, theta with other two forces means, right, which one we will take it as theta? So this is vertical, this is vertical, and this you take it as theta. Okay, this you take it as theta. What is that a horizontal component? You can say that is your F3 sine theta, you can make it, na. Now tell me, sum of the horizontal forces equal to 0. What is that? Only one horizontal component is, that is F3 sine theta equal to 0. It's not, that is F3 sine theta equal to 0. Is that sine theta 0? Tell me, Shruti, is that sine theta 0 or sine theta is not 0? Sine theta is not 0, na? Why sine theta is not 0? Because when sine theta will be 0, whenever theta is 0, then only sine theta is 0. But theta is not 180, not 0, therefore sine theta cannot be 0. What is the only possibility you are having? F3 can be equal to 0. Got it now? Clear now, Shruti? Everyone others also clear? Yes, no? Right. Okay. Okay. Shall we move on to the next question? 29th question. Shall we move on to? Shall we move on to this 29th question out of you? Right. This is your fifth slide, right? 29th question. So what is the 29th question? I try to select the answer of you. 45 seconds time I am giving. This is ISRO and Haryana question. So this Haryana PSC, they have just copied it from ISRO. In 2017, ISRO has given, they have simply copied it from ISRO, you can say. Yes, na? So now these kind of things, now do you understand why we are solving all state PSC PYQs? Because in your state examination also directly they will give question from other state PSC or SSC JE or ESC or which one, this PSU like ISRO examination. Yeah, Madhuri answered correctly. Yeah. Right, over. Right, now what is that you can say? Non-coplanar concurrent forces. Once again, non-coplanar, which one? This is non-coplanar concurrent forces. Yes, Anjali Yadav also answered correctly from YouTube. Non-coplanar concurrent forces, right? What is the meaning of this concurrent forces? All are meeting at a point, na? So now all forces are meeting at a point. Are those forces which meet at one point? Non-coplanar means are in the same plane or not in the same plane? Not in the same plane, na? But their lines of action do not lie on the same plane. Non-coplanar means not in the same plane. Concurrent means meet at a same point, right? Which option is correct? Option A will be the correct answer or not, everyone? Yes, option A will be the correct answer. You can say it like that. Yes, na? So shall we go on to the 30th question, all of you? So we'll go on to this 30th question. This is ISRO examination at question number 30. Right, I'll be starting the poll. Try to select the answer. Right, 120 seconds time I am giving. Try to solve this, everyone. Anybody from YouTube? Those who are in YouTube now, you just write the question number and answer so that I can identify for which question you are answering. Because Madhuri answered correctly. From YouTube. Supriya also answered correctly from special. If anybody wants more time from special class, you just ask me to increase the timer, all of you. Why very less people joined today class? Yeah, Anjali Yadav also answered correctly from YouTube, another YouTube channel. Lucky. Good morning. See, when you are solving these questions, whatever is we are solving in this CTQ questions now, then you can solve any question in the world, okay, from mechanics. That is what you can do, right? You can answer any kind of question, right? Because this plus course will come later after SSC examination, so that's why I am doing this much detailed, right? All questions we are solving, so that you should not be missing anything. These are mainly done for plus students only, but it is useful for the other students also. The resultant of two forces each equal to P and acting at a right angle is, right? So what is the theta between them? Angle between them is 90 degrees. No, angle between them is 90 degrees, you can say. Angle between the two forces is 90 degrees. If you just observe, what is that resultant force, you can say? Resultant force is equal to under root which one? That is P square plus this P square. Two forces, under root F1 square plus F2 square plus 2P into P2 F1 F2 into which one? This is cos theta. What is it cos theta? Cos 90, right? What is it cos 90? Cos 90 is 0 na. Already we have done similar kind of question, but why you could not be answering, everyone? Parallelogram theorem. When two forces are given with angle between them, then you have to apply parallelogram law. That's it. Yes, na? So what is it you can say? 2p square, right? P will come outside and p root 2, right? Is there any option with this p root 2 or root 2p? Option D will be the correct answer, na? Option D will be the correct answer. You can say, right, like that. Shall I move to the next question? 7th question. Sorry, that is 31st question. We'll be moving on to this 31st question. Try to select the answer of you. 105 seconds only time I am giving. This is also same exactly. This is also similar. Apply parallelogram theorem only. Here I am giving the hint. Now you should not be answering wrong. Many people. This is also parallelogram theorem only. Question number 31st. Select the answer. I told you now 55 to 60 questions will be there in this. We'll solve all this 55 to 60 questions. I did not count exactly, but more than 55 definitely. Yeah, Madhuri answered correctly. See, from 25th onwards, in YouTube, classes will not be taken. 25th to 31st of August, classes will not be taken in YouTube. Only these classes will be continued in special class, okay? So before that, you try to follow our profile and try to check this community posts, right? I'll be sharing everything in this community posts, okay? Only in special classes I'll be taking these sessions, right, from 25th to 31st onwards, okay? Have to be careful. Anjali also answered correctly. From special, Supriya and Shruti answered. If the angle between the two equal forces is 0 degree, then their resultant will be, right? What is that angle between the two equal forces? So that resultant will be equal to which one? This is under root which one? Under root what is that? P square plus this P square, equal forces na. So plus 2p into which one? This is 2 f1 f2 cos theta na. What is it? Cos 0, angle between them is 0 na. So this is 1, right? LMRC it is given, Lucknow Metro Rail Corporation na. That is how much it comes to be. You can say, if you just observe, under root what is that? P square plus this P square plus this which one? This what is it? You can say 2p square, right? How much it comes to be? Under root 4p square na. So what it will be? 4, it will come outside the root, it will become 2. P square, it will come outside the root, 2p it will become, right? Like that. So 2p will be the answer if you just, right? Is it clear everyone now? Shall I move to the next question? Right, 8th question. Sorry, not the 8th question, right? 32nd question. I try to select the answer of you. 45 seconds time I am giving everyone. See, don't miss the answer without solving these PYQs. On your own, you don't solve. That is why we are taking, right? If you are not attending these classes also, what we should do? Don't expect rank then, okay? Don't expect selection. You have to be consistent, right? Inform to your friends, those who are absent, that you have to maintain consistency. Otherwise, you cannot expect anything. You have to work right now only. At least this 1 year, you try to work hardly, then you will get definitely, right? Priya Shruti answered from special. Yeah, Madhuri answered from YouTube. Right, the time gets over. This is question number 32, right? What is it? You can say the force system that is applied to open a bottle cap is, right? To open a bottle cap, which one we have to use? If you just observe here, whenever you are opening the bottle cap, what you are doing? We will be applying the force like this, na? Yes or no? We are applying the force like this or not, everyone? We will be applying the force like this. What does it mean? At this place we are applying like this. At this place we are applying like that, right? What is it we are applying? Twisting a couple we are applying, na? Yes or no? What is it? You can say to open this bottle cap, one force will be applied, equal force, and other equal force will be applied at this distance, at this one more end. So what is that? This is you are twisting a couple only, no, everyone? This is the distance between them. So what is that? Couple will be applied now. What is the couple you can say? That is a P into the diameter of this cap, right? Which couple it is? It is a bending couple or it is the twisting couple, you can say, everyone? It is a bending couple or it is a twisting couple, all of you, right? It is a twisting couple, na? It is a twisting couple, you can say, all of you, if you just observe, right? Is it clear? Right, shall we move on to the next question, right? 33rd question, all of you, right? This is Tamil Nadu PSC, okay? Right, select the answer, everyone. This we have discussed already in yesterday's class. This we have discussed already in our yesterday's class, okay? This already we have discussed in our yesterday's class, if you remember, all of you. Yes, na? Third question. Nobody answered? Yeah, Madhuri answered from YouTube. From special, who answered? Ashwin answered correctly. Right. So what is it you can say? The resultant of two collinear forces, right? What is the meaning of this collinear forces? Collinear forces means acting in the same direction, is a P and Q, which are acting on opposite directions, right? Opposite directions, right? Do you remember this? Life Divine answered correctly. Suppose if you just observe collinear forces in the same direction, that is your P and Q. What is that a resultant force you can say for this? That is your P plus Q, na? That is your P plus Q, you can say, is na? That is your P plus Q, is na? Now two collinear forces, that is your P and this is your Q, acting in opposite direction. What is the resultant force you can say? That is your P minus Q, right? That is your P minus Q. And two forces which are acting at right angles to each other, what is it you can say everyone? Which are acting at right angles to each other. Now what is that a resultant force you can say if you just observe? That is under root P square plus this Q square, na? Yes or no? Under root P square plus this Q square, or not everyone, right? So this is the least force, this is the highest force, this is intermediate you are having, right? Do you remember that yesterday's question? What is the question? When two forces are acting, what is the possible to get the highest angle, to get the highest value between them, right? What is the angle between them we have to maintain? Highest and lowest you can say. So for maintaining this lowest, what is it? So this is your 0 degree and this is your which one? This 180 degree and this is your 90 degree, right? Yes, na? Do you remember that we have our discussions yesterday, everyone? So what is it? P minus Q will be the answer, na? P minus Q will be the answer, right? Like that. Yes, na? Is that clear? Shall I move to the next question of you? Right? 34th question. This is your 34th question, right? Try to select the answer of you. 120 seconds time I am giving. This is Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission examination question, TNPSC question. Fourth question, select the answer everyone, anyone? Banna Singh Gurjar, good morning. Yeah, Shruti answered correctly from special. So if it is taking more time or less time, it does not matter. You solve and answer, all of you, okay? You solve and answer, right? So that what will happen, you will get a habit of performing in the examination, okay? You will be habituated to this main examination, how it will be, right? That is very important. For a given system of this coplanar concurrent forces, right? Coplanar means in the same plane, concurrent means what? They are passing through the same point. Na? If the sigma fx is equal to minus 20 newtons, sigma fy is equal to that minus 20 newtons, then what is that you can say resultant you are asked to identify, na? Yes or no? Resultant you are asked to identify, na? How can you get this resultant if you just observe? So sigma fx, right? So you are converting all the forces into which one? This so two horizontal forces, na? Yes or no? Two forces like this, na? Yes or no? Sigma fx minus 20, na? What is the sigma fx? Minus 20. So what is it you can say that sigma fy is also minus 20, na? So sigma fy is also minus 20 means this is downward, na? Yes or no? So minus 20 you can say, right? This is your sigma fx, that is your sigma fy, right? Then you are asked to identify this resultant, right? All forces are converted into this two. What is the angle between these two? You can say that is your 90 degree, na? Simply you get this answer, right? What is that you can say? Sigma fx whole square plus which one? This is sigma fy whole square plus what is that angle between them if you just observe? What is the angle between them if you just observe? 2. What is the angle between them if you just observe, all of you? What is the angle? You can say if you just observe 90 degrees, na? Yes or no? 90 degrees, right? So 2 sigma fx into which one? This is sigma fy into which one? This is a cos theta, right? Cos theta, right? What is that? You can say, if you just observe under a root, minus 20 whole square plus this minus 20 whole square plus this is cos 90, it will become this 0 na? Yes or no? Cos 90 you can say, right? That the cos 90 will become 0 or not, everyone? That the cos 90 will become 0, right? What is that you can say? What is that you can say if you just observe then? So what is the value, everyone? Tell me the answer for this. So this resultant will be equal to how much? This is 20 root 2 newtons na? That is 20 root 2, which one? This is newtons, right? 20 root 2 newtons is this resultant, right? And now tell me, how can you get this resultant value if you just observe? How can you get this resultant value? If you just consider resultant inclination, resultant inclination, how can you get? This is your alpha, you can say, right? This is your sigma fx, and what is this one? This can be your sigma fy, yes na? Can we say? Then what is that tan alpha? This is your resultant na? This sigma fy, can we shift it here? Yes. So tan alpha will be equal to which one? This opposite side. What is the opposite side? Sigma fy divided by which one? This is sigma fx, right? What is that? Sigma fy minus 20. Sigma fx is minus 20. That is equal to 1. So therefore, what is that alpha resultant inclination with respect to this sigma fx, right? What is that you can say? That is your 45 degree comma 225 degree, like that you can be having now. Sir, why we did not take 135 degree? If you take 135, it will become minus 1 na? Yeah, that is why we did not take 135. Got it? So which one is the correct answer now? Which one is the correct answer now? 20 root 2. 20 root 2 newtons, and this alpha equal to 225 degrees, right? Why it is not 135, you understood? Why it is not 135 if you just observe? Why it is not 135? Because 135 will result in this minus 1 tan alpha minus tan 135 equal to how much you are getting? Tell me. 1 you are getting or minus 1 you are getting? Tan 135. Minus 1 you are getting, but there it is 1 only, right? That's why we did not take 135. Is that clear, all of you? Option C will be the correct answer, right? So I'll be closing the session. So thank you all of you. Have a good day, right? Tomorrow we'll be continuing our discussions, right? Thank you everyone. Okay. Right, last slide, this one. Okay. Because that is positive 1, plus 1 na? You have to be careful, right? Plus 1 you are getting, right? Because you are getting this plus 1, you have to take it as which one? This is 225, not 135. Got it? So by looking at that 135, we'll get confusion definitely. Are 135 is there? Why RP sir is not taking 135 like that? Definitely not. But 135 will result in which one? This minus 1. Yeah. Yes, Anjali, correct. Once done, tell me. I'll close the session. Right, I'll be closing the session. Thank you all of you. So don't forget about this offer, all of you. You just inform to your friends, juniors and everybody regarding this offer, all of you, right? So this is the offer going on, 6 plus 1, 12 plus 2 and 24 plus 4. You just give my number to all your friends, or you just share this link which I have shared to you, right? Ask them to use the RP civil code, because this offer is valid up to August 25th only, right? 2 days only time is there, right? Yes, no? Thank you. I'll be closing the session. Yeah, Shruti, tell me. Tell me, Shruti. For which, that is what I said now, for which value of this alpha, tan alpha will be equal to plus 1. For 45 degrees, it will become plus 1. For 135 degrees, it will become minus 1. For 225 degrees, it will become which one? For 225 degrees, it will become which one? This plus 1. Okay, got it? That is why we are taking 225. So it is just a trigonometry only, right? Okay, you have to be careful. Shall I close the session? I'll be closing the session.